so high. Feet on the ground, but I still get by. Rules were made for someone else to try, but not me, not me. Ooh, they say slow down, son, take your time. But I was born running every stop sign. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight. Every doubt just feeds the flame. Every scar reminds me why I came. I've been broke, I've been blessed, carried faith in an empty chest till now. The stars are down like good old friends, saying, boy, don't stop where the sky just ends. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight. Sky is the limit, no chance to hold. Sky is the limit, I'm breaking the mold. Sky is the limit, I'm out of control tonight.
Kia ora koutou, welcome everybody to the Alpine Ice Sports and Entertainment Center. My name is Matt Chavez, here with Paul Matthews again for Game 2 this afternoon. This one between the Dunedin Thunder women and the Wakatipu Wild. Welcome everybody, it is playoff time. Semifinals game number 2 as we search for the opponent of the Auckland Steel this afternoon. Chris, actually, do you have the schedule for us? You can bring that up while we're getting started. Now, there are a couple of 50 gamers out there that will also do. Paul, actually, any chance you have, here, that's where it is.
Yeah, I do. 50 games for the Dunedin Thunder women. In fact, they're just announcing them on the rink as well. So we've got Cameron Linton and Jessica Royal. So a great game to have for your 50th.
And Aoife Orr as well for the Wakatipu Wild. So it is a busy day for 50 gamers. Now, that may not sound like a lot, but for a lot of years, the Women's League was only 6 games long.
Yeah, that's right. And it's always the level of experience out there as well. I know over the last few weeks there've been a few 75 gamers and 50 gamers as well. So you know, across all four of these teams, there's some real experience and some great strong players. So let's see what role they play in the game tonight.
So Vernal and Orr shaking hands, and they go back to their corners and get ready for this fight. What's on the line is second place and a game in the championship for the league coming up tomorrow at 4:45. The loser will be playing the Inferno at 9:30 in the morning. And we will be there, but it seems appropriate to play that early, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a game that nobody wants to play. You can play it at 8 o'clock at night and they still wouldn't want to be there. You know, everybody wants to be in the final. That's what they, as you say, that's what they're playing for in this game today. So a lot on the line, you know, and it all comes down to this. They get through this one, they've got one to beat. It will be a tough game for whoever makes it through to the first and second game tomorrow. The Steel have been really strong this season, as they have been for the last 2 or 3 seasons. But as we saw with a large part of the game earlier and the previous week, you know, they're not infallible. You know, you know, it's certainly not determined already. So it's going to be a very hard-fought game tomorrow.
So we had the starters. Maybe we can pull those up if we have time, since they're still looking at the the goaltender for the Thunder, Lucy Thomas. We'll get back to the rest of these, and then for the Wakatipu Wild in net today is
Zadia, I think. Zadia
Pulse. Yeah.
So yeah, they'll be taking the net to start. We'll keep an eye in case they change that part way through, but looks like we're about to kick off.
Yep, so we'll just jump right into action here as Clark gets the puck for the Wild off the face-off, and we are underway. Hoagland with it for a moment. Helmrich at the blue line, shot low, and that's kicked away. And the Thunder Women take it out here. I will probably refer to the Thunder Women as the Thunder occasionally. Apologies if that's... Hopefully that's understood as we get through here. The Dunedin Thunder Women and the Wild. That's a player going down. That was a little surprising. I think that was Wimette, excuse me. I'm not sure who that was, but went down, and it looked like a bit of a trip, but no call to start. Power throwing it forward. Thunder Women with a shot, and that is knocked away by Zadia Pulse. No, actually, so Paul's story, I did talk to her this morning. So for years I've had it wrong. But here we go for the Wild. 2-on-1 shot. Hortop Blair got in the way of it, and that of any pass going across the way, and that forced a shot. And they get a stop and a face-off. It was Burstein, the very prolific scorer. Burstein, 10 goals already this year. And she just lit this building up when she was here the last time. And we have a delay of game, or what are we looking at here? Warning. No, it's they're looking at, there was a puck underneath the net. That's why it was.
From warm-ups.
Yeah. Okay. Sharp eyes by the linesman there. Thunder Women break out with the puck going up the left side. Goodman sending it around, but the Wild picking it up. And that's Harris throwing it to the left side. Clearance not done yet. Now it gets out. Burstein can't play it, and it goes back to Cross for the Thunder Women. Cross decides dump and chase. And it's Goodman getting there first again for the Thunder Women. Goodman going up the goal line, but getting it rejected. The Wild have it, and they start moving out. They move it forward, but only as far as Hollier. Hollier skates it out herself. Gets a little bit away from her stick, but she still maintains control. Goes all the way to the back boards. Circles. Shot, and that deflection was not very far from getting on the net. But Pulse was in the right spot. And whether it hit her or went just slightly wide, not sure, but 3-on-2 developing here for the Thunder Women again. Chance, shot, and a good save there, and a good backhand shot, 2 shots. Tried to go 5-hole, that's still loose. Shot on the outside. And that comes out of the zone finally. Is that Padilla? No, Heel, excuse me. Heel sending it around to Hortop Blair. And all of those were coming from Abby Heel on that. Vernal bringing it in. Held in just a moment by Pedrosa. Turned over, Burstein with it. Burstein with a move in front. They can't get it through the crease. And now 1-on-2 for the Thunder women. Goyle with a long shot. She had some really impressive warm-up shots, so I expect to see her shooting quite a bit today. Big wind-up. That one does not get through. And it's Stiles with the puck. Her pass intercepted. Stiles gets it back. Gets another chance to clear here. Chipped up, but stays in again. Stiles comes back for it. And instead, it is Harris with it. Sending it to the other side to Mills. Mills gets it out of the zone, up to Burstein. Burstein double teamed on the right side. She decides to go dump and chase and go for the line change. And fresh players over the boards for the Wild. Stiles goes out of the zone. Comes right back in, and the Thunder women chase after it. Ryle sends it back. Harris not able to clear that easily, and once again, they've had some problems getting out of that back third so far today. Power flipping it out to neutral. Hoagland holding on to it for a little bit too long. That comes out to the Wild. And that's going to go as far as Power. Thunder reset here. Hoagland. Passed up to Vernal. Vernal flips it up in the air, goes off the backboard. It allows their defense to change, and Goyle goes back out on the ice. That's deflected, so no icing here. Shouldn't have been icing here, I don't think, actually, but maybe it was a stick cross and didn't touch the puck. I don't know. Either way, it's coming all the way back.
Yep. Good sequence of play there. Now, one Matt that you do have right is Goyle, Felicia Goyle. I've actually known her for a few years, and she often gets called Goyle in some of the commentary, and not by you, of course, but
oh, I could mess it up. Don't worry.
With her after the last time I watched the stream, and she did confirm it is definitely Goyle.
Okay. Glad for that. I mess up enough that we don't need to add to the tally. That's good.
Great player too. Another one of these up and comers that's got a very bright future in the sport.
Well, get that out. We may on the forecheck. Can't handle that one. Thunder women with it now. Vernal passes it up to the red line. Goyle brings it in the zone, leaves it for Heel. And it kind of just sits along the kick plate for a moment. And now it comes out of the zone, at least temporarily. Thurston trying to get that pass forward to Burstein, but that didn't happen. And they still have it in the offensive zone. Linton throwing it deep. Goes right by Walton. Still a bit of a feeling out process for both of these teams here, Paul.
Yeah, it is. It is. It feels almost like a game of chess in some respects, but both of them are up for the task.
Keenan pushing that one into the corner defensively. Walton on that back check trying to get the puck away, and do they keep it in? They do not. It's out of the zone, so they have to tag up. Keenan goes cross ice and then flipped away. And now if they go quickly, they've got numbers, but it looks like it's Pedrosa on her own now. Pedrosa with a shot, that's wide. Goes out of the zone. Burstein sends it forward. No ice here, as I think it was judged that Hollier held up for just a minute. That one goes out to Andrews. Kind of knocked around in neutral ice for a little bit. Shot. Hollier going high and into the glass. Fight for it in the corner. And it comes out for the Wild. That was Mills not able to pull the trigger on it or find a pass. Thunder turn it around. Goodman comes in. Goodman with a shot that hits his shin and goes into the corner. That puck comes out for Hortop Blair, who resets. One change for the Thunder women. They come in with the puck. Flipped into the corner, not on target. Goodman holds it in for a moment, then passed out to center ice. It'll be Vawkins chasing this down. Goyle, stick lifted, Helmrich has it, passes it back, but Clark can't hold it. Mills and Wimay grab the puck, but they can't get anything towards the net. They just have it taken away, and the Thunder women showing a lot of good discipline defensively so far. That puck goes out of the zone and gets knocked back in. They've tagged up, and it'll be Hortop Blair passing that forward. Goes past Goyle, and it'll be a turnover. Wild sending that back, or nearly put that into the bench there. And now it's Keenan passing it. Goes up to Linton. Linton passes. Out at the point. Cross holds. Gets close to the goal line. Gives it up. Cross has to go chase that. Orr's going to get there first. Orr sends it to the other side. And that's Pedrosa sending it in. Awkward fall there for Linton as she kind of went face first for a moment there. And now the Wild had the puck, looking to get out of their zone. Good moves there. It's Burstein. And no missing her on the ice. She passes. Thurston with it. Shot. And a cover up by Thomas.
Yeah, good little save from Lucy Thomas. If not to back the other side, she might have been in trouble, but she was keeping an eye on that and saw it coming. So, yeah, great save.
Yeah, you can really tell when Burstein gets going, she skates faster than anybody on the ice. But in that case, she drew two defenders and passed it away. That was a really good opportunity for the Wild. They just didn't convert. Over under the sideboards right underneath us. Hollier has it, gets rid of it. Bennett goes in, gives it up. Power goes to the other side of the ice. Good hit there. Hollier took the worst of it with Andrews getting right back up. That collision it didn't really look like it was intended. Vawkins had to wait for a second to play that as she didn't want to pick up a 6-player penalty. Or too many players on the ice. Powers gets rid of it. That's offside for a moment. No, tagged up. And it's Harris getting it back out of the zone. Turned over quickly. And a good hit. Excellent hit. Shoulder check as Goodman goes down. She looked like she might have a breakaway there for a moment, but great defense by the Wild. Passed forward. That one gets deflected over the center ice circle. And it's Clark getting rid of it again. Hortop Blair collects. Hollier. Vernal. Vernal can't control it. Heel. And they just play back and forth with it for right now. Passed away by Pulse. Wild waiting, and that's Helmrich that was trying to get that away, and Goes into the sideboards. Burstein skating. There's some Burstein speed. And there she goes over the blue line, 2-on-2, holds up, takes a shot. Ooh. That's deflected. It looks like it never got on target as it was deflected by the defender. And I want to say that was really good work by Balkans there to bother that shot. That's going to get passed in, and they get the icing as Heel gets there first, and it'll go to the other side. This one, Paul, feels like don't make a mistake.
Yeah, it's pretty even out there, isn't it? And
it is.
In fact, not just on the top line, but shots on as well. But I suspect if we were measuring or had view up here of where they're playing on the ice, I think it's been about equal there as well. So, but you're quite right. They're kind of almost waiting for somebody to make a mistake, and I think both of these teams will jump on it when they do.
Yeah, I think they're waiting on, they don't want to give up a chance against Burstein going the other way, but at the same time, Thunder women trying to get a good possession strung together here. They've been good passing so far, but the shots haven't really connected yet. And now it's the Wild with it. That's going to get tipped over, and Cross is going to track it down. Power picks it up. Linton gets it out of the zone. That's going to allow for a change or two for the Thunder women. Bennett's getting it across the ice. Power with it. Power can't get it out. Stays in with Weeks, I think it is. Passed out. To the point to Stiles. Nifty pass by Weeks to Andrews. And there's Andrews picking up the puck there for a moment. Hoagland trying to get it out. Does it stay in at the blue line? It does. Stiles sends it back in, and a bouncer. That was dangerous, but didn't get through. And now nobody knows where it is. They can't. I believe they got a whistle there as Thomas held the puck.
Yes, he did. It looked like it almost slipped in past her here. I've got a good replay by the looks of it. But she hit her, no, it wasn't even close actually. It looked like it was heading towards a little gap, but no, she had it very well covered.
Well, there you go. It's always easier on the replay for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah.
They dropped the puck. Thunder women picked that one up, but it's stolen away immediately by Mills. Out to the blue line, passed across the ice to nobody. The Thunder women have it. They flip it out, trying to get it off the board, but Helmrich gets there first, bothers Ryle just enough, and they fight for it in the corner. 4 players, I think that's 4 players. They're awfully bunched together. And now it comes out off the board a little bit. Ryle's getting it away. Now the Wild have it. Hortop Blair's going to chase this. No, it'd be Watkins to go grab it first. Or getting it out of the zone temporarily, but it comes right back in. Shot. Stick deflected there. Goodman trying to get it to a teammate, but couldn't do it. And now it's Vernal who digs it away and gets it back to Goodman. Shot. And now the Wild have it. Wild pass it out. Halfway through, it's Burstein with it. Burstein loses it off the tape, heads to the wall, and now the Thunder women handle that. Vernal just gets rid of it. Stiles is going to pick it up for the Wild. Holds up, spins away, knocks it out. Thurston can't play that one. Wild get it back. Harris for a moment. Goyle. And now Stiles gets it forward to Weeks. Weeks is going to throw it into the corner. She turns back around, pulls it away for a moment, but Goyle gets there. Thunder women have it for a split second. And now Andrews kind of just sweeps it right at Thomas and gets a stop.
Yeah, good free-flowing game, this one. In fact, we've under about 4 minutes and 25 left in this period. And, yeah, it's been, this must be about the 3rd or 4th stop. So, yeah, really good free-flowing hockey.
Yeah, lots of continuous play for sure. Bennett wins that one. Helmrich gets that knocked away, comes out to neutral. And now it's Pedrosa. Holds up, looks for help. That puck goes away from her. Bennett tries to chase that one down, does exactly that. Power gets it away from her and steers it towards Thomas to get the stop. And we just say how much free-flowing it is, and then we get a 10-second face-off.
It's probably not the worst commentator curse you could have. It's,
No, not at all. There's many more. We may to take this one along with Hogland. We may wins that one to Orr. Still bouncing around. Wime gets control of it back to Weeks. Back to Wime. Trying to play back and forth. It's a lot of passing, but not many connections going on there. And this one does get out of the zone at least. Goes to Hortop Blair. Brings it in the zone. Leaves it behind. Goodman trying to get it forward. Wild fighting for it here, and it looks like they may have a little bit of control. Or sends it around to the other side. Stiles fights for it. And now Weil sends it behind the net. That bounces around. Shot, Goodman. And that was a good opportunity as that fell right to her stick. She's going to run off the ice here. And that is offside, comes back out. Everybody's tagged up. And now they throw it back in. Do the Thunder women. Helmrich with it for a moment. Now Orr. And now they're going to send it back behind again to Helmrich and start over. Intercepted there by the Thunder women. Out up high, shot, and a fairly easy shot. Lainey Keenan taking that one mostly to just get a stop in play and get Pulse up and out and doing something.
Yep. We've got 3 players out there actually playing for the Mackenzie Bulltars and Tekapo when they're not doing this. Izzy Power, Jess Royal, and Cameron Linton, so 2 of our 50 gamers.
There you go. Thurston sending it to the other side of the ice. Lawrence throwing it in. Hollier sending it around. Harris has it now for the Wild. Shoots, and it's heel in the way. Stays in at the point. Another shot. Oh, and that actually was sneaky. It nearly got on target just by a deflection. But that one's going to come out of the zone. Thurston with it. Thurston passes it. Goes back to Power. She turns around, and both players go down there. The defense chopping away at Stiles. Linton going down there for a moment, and that one goes out of the zone. Now Harris with it, sends it behind. Stiles is going to collect it. Minute 15 to go here in the first period. Hortop Blair leaves it behind. Walton throws it in. Goes behind the net. And everybody chasing it. Thrown back in the zone temporarily. And now Hortop Blair has it on the defensive blue line. Passes forward to Goodman. Weeks with it. Ryle to Goodman. Goodman brings it in the zone. Hits the brakes, turns. Across the ice, Hortop Blair. Along the blue line, she sends it in, goes behind, hits the backboard. Comes back out, and it is the Wild with a chance here, but they use that to throw it in and just get a line change. And they do it again here. So Mills is on the chase, goes into the corner. Goodman gets there. And now Mills has it. Helmrich with a long shot, and it wouldn't have counted, as that is the end of the first period. And 0-0 the score. Paul, I have to say, I didn't really see a whole lot there that really worried me from, if I'm playing defense, those are some pretty easy ones to swat away generally. There were a couple of chances, but not a lot. So you just can't say like, oh yeah, hey, these teams didn't really put it in the net. It just didn't really get a chance to create those quality chances.
No, and the defence on both sides has been good, but you're quite right. They haven't had a huge amount to defend, and certainly not at on the edge of things. Wild have slipped up a little bit in the shots on, so they're sitting on 9 versus 6 to the Dunedin Thunder women. But I think you're quite right. I think really they've you nailed it right at the start when you said they're filling each other out a little bit. The whole period felt a bit like that, didn't it? The whole period.
It did, yeah. It was feeling things out. You want to be careful. You want to do things right, but yeah, you have to be very careful with that. Just making sure. Do we have anybody or no?
We do, but I think he's forgotten. He's trying to get his attention.
That is how it goes.
Yep. So we may or may not have some commentary from the Wakatipu Wild coaching team. They were lined up to have a bit of a chat with us now, but at the moment they're deep in conversation. So
it is the playoffs. It's understandable. So well, let's do this. If they're busy, and it looks like they are, no problem.
Yep, no, they've gone.
No problem at all. We will. We'll make it the easy way. We're going to let the ice Roomba go around, and you guys can follow it on its journey. I still get a trip out of this, especially with how much everybody likes it. I love it. What we'll do is we'll be back in about 10 minutes to bring you the second period. No goals yet in this very tightly contested match between the Dunedin Thunder women and the Wakatipu Wild. We'll be back in 10 to bring you that action. Thanks, everybody.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last, make it last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up, all this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
Kia ora koutou, welcome back everybody to the Alpine Ice Sports and Entertainment Center. My name is Matt Chavez here with Paul Matthews. And Paul, this is where I think the offense is going to come from because we've got to talk about the lack of offense so far. If it's going to come from somebody, it's probably going to come from this list.
Yeah, you kind of get a feel that whoever steps it up on the offensive side is going to get a big advantage here because, you know, they, as you say, we're feeling themselves out quite, or feeling each other out a little bit, trying to sort of figure out how the game is going to go. But one or other of these teams is going to have to grab the game by the scruff of the neck and actually drive it. And I suspect that whoever does that is going to be the one that will be facing the Steel tomorrow.
Yeah, I think the first goal, it doesn't usually happen this way, but in an ice hockey game, like if you're watching football, first goal means a lot, right? Ice hockey, yeah, sort of. I mean, it can send the direction of a game a certain way, but honestly, the first goal is usually not that important. I'd say today it's wildly important, and maybe I shouldn't say wildly important. It's very important, but it is important for both teams, not just the Wild, because what's going on here is if they're going to both play lockdown defense like they have, which they've in both cases they've had a forward kind of playing more of a 2-3 style and hoping for more of an odd man rush, but without putting the extra player too far forward. So that means for both teams you're ending up with a very passive counterattacking style. And we'll see if this changes here with the long benches and the changes, because if anything, and we saw Burstein and Heel, these are two offensive players that are very good at what they do, but thus far haven't really had much to do as a part of this game. Anyway, second period underway here at the Alpine Ice. We dropped the puck with Heel and Burstein, and I think they're ready to go. They are. So Burstein wins the faceoff. Helmrich throwing it in. Turns around to Goyle. Goyle on the fresh ice, 2-on-1. Goyle with it. Goyle shoots. Shoots again at the rebound. That one went wide, and that's going to go the length of the ice. No icing here as Hortop Blair came close to playing it. Burstein gets back. The forecheck works for the Wild here. They had 3 pressing high, and they got the puck. They still do, but it's going to have to get sent back in. They do exactly that. Hortop Blair picks it up for the Thunder women, leaves it behind, and it is Vawkins looking to get it out. They go as far as the goal line. Do they get the icing here? Yes, they do. They skate hard, and that ice was dry enough that it got all the way to the other side there, Paul.
Yeah, that's right. And just to confirm, we've got the same goaltenders on as for the first period. Just checking, we've missed that once or twice over the season, so just doing a double check. It is very hard to see the numbers from here, but no, we do have Lucy Thomas and Zadia Pulze.
And it's the Thunder women with that one coming out of the zone quickly. Vernal throwing it up to the blue line and getting stuck. Bennett has it now, goes halfway across the ice. Harris behind the goal line, passing it into the crease. Almost got a deflection there. Maybe the most dangerous chance the Wild have had so far. Knocked in by Stiles. That goes off a shin pad. They pass it around, and it goes out of the zone. They're going to have to reset. Stiles going across the ice. Bennett brings it in. Bennett brings it in offside. And it was not really her fault there, as it kind of trickled behind and she had already crossed the line, so we'll do it from the offside dot here. And it'll be Wimay and Hogland taking this one. They drop the puck, and it is the Thunder women with the puck now. Power sending it across ice, and another pass. But one too many there, and the Wild pick it up, or sending it to Clark. Stays in the zone, though, for the Thunder women. Is Hogland going to get there? Well, they do. Shot! And that goes just high and wide. Goodman's wrister not on target. Comes back out to neutral. They hold up, send it in, and Hogland's pass returned to sender. Wimay has it, loses it, gets it back. Wimay brings it in the zone. Stick lost for a moment. Hollier sending it across the ice. Wild have it, keep it in, or sending it deep. And that's Linton helping to get that out of the zone. Well, that puck went across the crease there. I don't think it was a danger, but it was close enough that you had to think about it. Orr has it at the point, sends it deep again. Mills pass taken by Goodman instead. That goes to Linton. Linton's going to go a little too quickly past the puck. Then it's sent in. No icing here. Helmrich's going to go back. Burstein begging for the puck there. They couldn't get the pass forward as she was on a break. Or sending it behind the net. Nobody home. Lawrence is going to get there first. Other side now for the Thunder women, trying to center that pass, but it's picked away by Burstein. Burstein skating hard up the left side, holds tight, waits for help, sends it in. She's going to chase in after it as the rest of the Wild go for a change. Comes out of the zone. Goyle not able to play it, and that one bounces up, stays in the rink. And it's Keenan sending it to the other side. That puck comes out of the zone. Harris catching up to it, then turns it over. Shot! Backhand by Heel. Gets knocked down, and Pulse with the save. Good positional save there. Goes all the way back to Hortop Blair, and the Thunder women have to start over. Heel has it. Heel goes backwards. Keenan going across the ice and gets it back. And now Heel with a long pass. That's knocked down, but Linton's going to get there. Stiles couldn't defend it. And it bounces off the back of the goal, and the Wild have it now. Pedrosa. Vawkins misses on the one-timer. Pedrosa has to wait on the blue line for a tagging up, and now they can go in. Puck goes around for the Wild. Wild let it go, and off it goes. It'll be Hortop Blair collecting it. Andrews on the forecheck. Pressing play just a little bit, but now the Thunder women are looking to set up that offense. Goes through a skate, and it'll be Orr collecting it for the Wild. Orr has to play it into the corner. Goes to the half boards, and the Wild get it out of the zone. And it is covered up by Thomas for a faceoff. That's an intentional one, so they're not going to allow the Thunder women to change on this occasion. And they weren't under any threat, so they hold it, but it's kind of like an icing call.
Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't seen that one before. So if it's covered and there is a ability to continue to play, they
in certain circumstances, yes, and that was one of them.
Yeah.
So you don't want to reward the slow play kind of thing, so that's how they do it, apparently. People a lot smarter than I on the rules, that's for sure. Hortop Blair into the corner. Although, don't ask me, I have a couple of rules I'd change, but that's another story. That puck goes around the backboards. Oh, a deflection as that hit the crease. And it's going to go the length of the ice here. It's on target. Helmrich can't clear it there. It stays in for the moment. Heel trying to get that in. Or sorry, not Heel, that was Hoagland. She goes down. That was close to a knee there. Wild with it. And Heel throwing it in the zone. Vernal now has it on the rebound. She backhands it through the crease. Nobody home. And it's picked up again. Shot by Heel. Deflected. Hits the back wall. Vernal sending it around. And it was a shooting gallery for a moment, but all five of the Thunder women were over on that far side. So as long as the puck was there, they were having a good old time. But as soon as it crossed over, Wild have it, and that's exactly what's going on right now. Missed pass. Flipped out. Hollier. Long pass up against the boards. Helmrich. Helmrich's going to get there first. But it'll be Walton that gets to the puck now. 4 in the board there. We may trying to play that away. She's the one that comes away with it. But then that gets taken off her stick. Shot. Stick save into the corner. Wild looking to get it out. And they do. But it is the Thunder women that recover it and come right back in. Pedrosa with it. Pedrosa holding up. Linton back to Pedrosa. Shot. And covered up by Pulse.
Yeah, good little save there. I was just going to say Walton, number 18, was very good positioning. She's kind of hovering the whole time and taking a bit of Pulse's attention away, but also right there for the rebound. So.
And that puck drops favorably for the Thunder women. Shot there, and then another pass. Linton trying to get it near the net, but good defense there by the Wild. But it has definitely been in that third for a very long time here. Clark. Goes around. Cross can't hold it in at the point, and that's going to give a little bit of relief. It still goes for an icing, though.
Yeah, only a slight relief. I thought she had touched it on the way through, but clearly
Well,
not.
yeah,
Hard
no,
to see from here with the boards.
It skipped over the stick, and I don't think she had a chance to play it, so it was kept as the icing in that case. But that's always one of those that you have to interpret it. And I don't think I think that's a good call by Team Barcode over there. The Zebras, Team Stripes, however you want to do it. The third team on the ice. They have a heck of a duty out there. Mills takes it out. Drop pass. Harris can't play it. And that bit of physicality starting between these two teams. Noticed a couple of hits, a couple of cross checks, and I'm not suggesting it's frustration yet. Chance, and that comes away quickly. There was a shot there, but it just kind of bounced off the goaltender's pads and didn't go very far for the Wild there. Now the Thunder women have it. It is Hoagland flipping it into the zone. Styles with it now. Ryle on the forecheck. Goes past Hoagland. Powers got to let that one go, and it is being picked up by Hollier. It goes out of the zone, pass forward. Heel gains the zone. Circles in front. Chance, kick save. Goes to Power. Goyle has it now. Sent deep. Hemrick. And now the Wild hold on to possession. Lawrence gets as far as Heel's skate. Shot in. Oh, that was a dangerous one. A kick save just got it around, and it bounces back into the back of the netting of the goal, and they'll get a face-off for this.
Yeah, you're starting to see the physicality starting to step up, as you say. A few more shots on now, although we are still sitting on 14-10. A few more at the same time than the first period, but it's good to see both of these teams starting to really lift the offensive game.
Yeah, shots 8-1 so far for the Thunder women this period. But now the Wild have it. Bennett's shot. The light's on. They are asking for the goal, and it has not been awarded, I don't believe. The light is on. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to be really interested to see how they decide this one. But there is a lot in the balance here. That shot trickled, and not really sure how it went through here. We'll see it more definitively.
We should get it from this one, yeah. Certainly the Wild players in the area didn't think it went in, but we should be able to see here. Oh, she dropped it over. Whether it went over the line or not.
It looks like it stayed on the line. Let's see that again here.
So again, for those who are relatively new to ice hockey, it has to cross the line entirely. On the line is not a goal.
Yeah, can we, Chris, can you do the whole thing on that one if you can? There we go. So this is going to come in at a little slower pace maybe, and we will take a look. And we're all squinting around the monitor. Yeah, it's on the line.
No goal.
It's on the line.
No goal. Yeah.
So, so here's the thing. The light did go on. The goal judge is having a talk about it. Yeah, it's not a goal, but they are discussing it.
Yeah, of course.
No goal. That is the correct call.
The officials don't always have the benefit of the live replay, but they have come to the right call there. Clearly did tip over and sat on the line, but clearly didn't cross it. So the Wild players that were in the area were quite right to appeal that one.
Yeah, it was close. There's no doubt about it. It was trickling on the line, but did not cross. And yeah, they got it right. Well done to the referee team. That was exactly what needed to happen there. And now I think this game is, if I had to guess, the energy's going to pick up right about now.
Yeah, Yeah, in fact, we're seeing this in the first few seconds after the play started again.
Another shot. That was off target. Bennett's with a physicality. They're thinking about it. They continue with it. Does that stay in? It does not. That is offside. That was called there on the ice as offside, and that's why. So, I mean, it trickled in, but nobody was going to play it because if you didn't hear that, there was a whistle there.
Yeah, so that no goal might have brought this game to life, I suspect, just as you would have seen for the few seconds since the restart. The pace certainly picked up, the physicality picked up. I think it's fired everybody up. So let's see what the rest of this period has to offer.
Shot in, and that hit a shoulder there. That kind of
floated over.
Yeah, it was very interesting there. It hit Thomas in the shoulder and just kind of almost surprised her. It's a weird reaction there. Power trying to get that off the board. Wime with the flip back, and it's Thomas covering it up for another face-off. Boy, that's
so having been pinned down the other side for large parts of this period, the Wild are certainly fighting back now.
They are indeed. I think that's exactly what I was kind of picking up on. They had that right when I said it was 8-1 shots. Everything after that has been on the Wild side of the offense. It goes out. Helmrich with a long shot. That comes into the crease. And covered up there quickly by Thomas. And that is a good stop there for the Thunder women. Let's take a look at that one. That rebound was a juicy one, but good defense. I want to just call that out. I want to say it was definitely Lainey Keenan there who kept bursting from making that one 1-0. Keenan winning that one. That one stays in play. Goyle trying to get that out of the zone. Wild hold it in still. Burstein fighting two players there. Heel sending it around. Vernal. And then Heel crosses the line. Heel still on. Takes a shot from one knee. Can't really get much on that as she had three defenders draped all over her. Hortop Blair gets it at the point. And then that one gets knocked down low. It's Orr with it. Orr sending it around. And it's going to go out of the zone. Picked up by the Thunder women. Passed back in. They tag up. Pedrosa on the effort there. Linton and Walton come onto the ice. Pedrosa with it. They have a 3-on-1 if they go quickly. Pedrosa moving through. Puck's loose. That was knocked off her stick. Never really got a shot. Vawkins with it. Vawkins gives it to Burstein. Burstein comes through on her own. Takes the shot. Gets her stick lifted. And we are going to get a penalty here for what I assume is going to be a hook. Yes, indeed. So the first penalty of the game, and it's going to be against Hortop Blair on a very, well, I'll just put it this way. I think a wise hook there to hold up Burstein.
Yeah, that's right. I think you called it a strategic hook in the previous game as well. It's,
strategic penalty, yes,
yeah,
indeed.
One of those ones, it's either you take the point or you take the 2 minutes, and she opted for the 2 minutes.
It'll be Cross out there to take this one against Wime. Wime wins it. Shot trying to come in, but it spun. The puck was just up on its edge. And that one's going to go out of the zone. Stiles is going to collect that one and get this power play underway here for the Wild. Wakatipu needing some offense here. Shot! That goes up stick side. A little bit off target from Harris. Goes up to Stiles. Stiles with a long one coming in. Goes into the corner. And now it's Heel going the other way on the power kill. The Wild with it, get it out of the zone, but slapped back in. And that actually was a deflection that was dangerous enough that Pulsate switched on that one. Bennett's with it. Bennett's bringing it all the way in. Trying to get that out of the zone without a stick. And somebody fell on the puck there. That was Heel. Goes out of the zone, and Collier will be able to collect her stick. Helmrich with it. 53 seconds to go on this one. And Paul, this has felt the most energetic I've seen so far today.
Yeah, that goal, no goal situation's really fired them up now. And you
really
see
has.
The Wild have decided they really want to score off this power play. So they're bringing the energy, they're bringing the offensive action.
And that'll be icing. That was a bit of a mistake, as that was fired in just in front of the red line. It'll come the other side.
And bringing the icing.
Yeah. So 27 seconds to go on the power play on the hook against Hortop Blair. And this is going to kind of fall to the favor of the Thunder women. Good pass there, just past Balkans. It has to be picked up quickly by Keenan, and it is. Otherwise, you have Burstein just firing down the middle.
Yeah.
That one's sent in on target. Keenan goes down. Wild with it. Penalty coming up here. I think you're going to see a slash against the Thunder women here. Shot by Burstein. And Pulse makes it all the way to Gates and has to skate back as the power play will continue here. We're going to have 2 minutes for, it looked like holding. Yeah, holding, there it is. So Linton's going to go for that one. Still 5-on-4 as the other penalty has expired. But the Thunder women continue to be under duress here, a player down, and the Wild continue the power play. Well, officially they don't continue it. They get another one. Should be clear about that, but it still feels like about the same old thing.
Yeah, almost second for second too. I think they came from the gate and the whistle blew, so.
That is how it works sometimes, or throwing it back in. Wild trying to chase this one down, but it is the Thunder women. Oh, it's a turnover. Wime with it. Wime with a shot. It's in front, goes through the crease. Wime trying to get back to it. High shot, that's just over the glass. It was bursting from up top. They continue with the puck. Weeks gives it back. Helmrich, and there's another one where the whistle goes and the light is on. We're gonna have to take a look again, and this one is being awarded a goal.
I suspect she may have fallen back into the goal with it in her hand here, but we'll certainly see here.
Yeah, once again,
the other angle.
Yeah, the other angle is going to be very important here. Thomas reaching back, and here it comes on the outside. Shot in,
no.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely a goal.
Yeah, no, wasn't it the way she fell back, I thought she might have had it in her glove
gear,
and
yeah.
brought it back in herself, but no, it just found its way through.
Yep. Definitely a good goal there, and the Wild get their just deserves for working really hard over the last 5 minutes of this game. Now, albeit that was a power play goal for the Wild. We'll take a look and see how that gets scored. Now it's bursting up the blue line on her own, takes a shot, goal! Make it 2 for the Wild, bursting away and doubling the lead.
I might have this wrong, but she looks pretty happy about that one.
Yeah, I think she's
leaping into the air. Teammates came in as well. We've probably got on the camera a great little shot, and this has really brought this game to life. I've got to say, this last 2 minutes.
There it is. Shot right over, and you couldn't put it in a better spot. That was perfectly in the corner. 2-0 to score for the Wild. And there's Orr. Andrews. Comes into Linton, and we have another whistle. Not sure where this one is. I think it was offside. Yes, verified by our trusty cameraman, Nate. Offsides is the call.
Dunedin Thunder women are going to have to really respond to this. Wilder, their heads are up. They're playing with ferocity. They're sunk 2 in the last couple of minutes. They'll be wanting to make that 3. Dunedin Wild need to A, close them down, but B, get up the other end and get some shots in themselves.
Helmrich with it now behind the net, or sending it the other direction. Hortop Blair back out on the ice, of course. She has the puck against the kick plate over on the half boards. Sending quickly to goal! Deflected on the way in.
You kind of feel like that puck had no right getting into that goal. It kind of stuck through between the pads. As I say, a little deflection on the way.
Yeah, it was Pedrosa's first shot there, but it was deflected on the way in.
Yeah, almost an own goal, I suspect.
Well, let's see if it was Orr on the traffic.
Yeah.
Yep. So Pedrosa with the shot. Maybe. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that angle's hard to tell, but I looked at the time like it just changed course a little bit.
Yeah, it did.
Put Pulsey off and snuck its way through. So.
Well, I don't know what was going on the first 30 minutes, but I'm really enjoying this side of this particular hockey game, because ever since that all went down, this has been en fuego as far as the gameplay is concerned. We may going through and over the blue line, trying to pass through the crease. That stick got in the way, and that deflection gives it to the Thunder women. Now, Hollier with a shot, stopped. No big rebound, and that's a good thing because Goyle was coming in quickly.
Certainly a very different game, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like we've watched 2 completely different games. It just changed, just like that.
It doesn't really happen that way very often, that both teams are playing careful, and I think that it was just that moment with all of that discussion that I think both of them realized being careful isn't going to get you there.
Yeah.
Or getting the puck away on that face-off. Hoagland now has it. Hawkins. Hoagland's going to get there first and send it in. Hoagland still with it as that pass was taken away from Orr. Now passed forward. It's Burstein trying to get in front of it. She's going to play that off the boards. Goes into the crease. That was close. Shot! And that puck drops straight down. And it's a good thing because it looked like it kind of went behind Thomas for a moment as she swatted at it with the glove, but it never quite got there. Now Hoagland takes it out of the zone. Ryle with it. Ryle with a long shot, bounces, and why not? Because they were going for a line change. Goodman with it now. Goodman still has it. In front, chance. Hoagland couldn't get a stick on that. Cross has it now, sent it deep. Helmrich. Now they're behind the goal, just waiting is Linton. Cross with a good move, leaves the puck behind though, passes it low. In front, that pass gets away. And some good skating there by Pedrosa, tracking down Thurston and preventing any kind of break. Passed away, Stiles trying to get a hold of it, still has possession. That goes to Bennett. And it gives it up. Stiles throws it in. This will go for icing. And that is the call. So it'll come to the other side of the ice. With just under 2 minutes to go, it is Wild 2, Thunder Women 1. And yeah, I think this is the first time I've had a chance to exhale in the last 8 minutes here.
Yes, certainly has been an action-packed second half of the second period.
Heel loses that face-off, goes back to the Wild. They send it back around the board. It'll be Weeks catching it here, trying to chase it down. She gonna get there first. She is not. Hollier outskates her. Leaves it behind to Bennett. Ollier had the angle on that one, and it was important too, as she was skating quickly in what looked like a bit of an odd man rush on that one. Power's going to pick that one up for Thunder Women. Pass to the side, goes the length of the ice. This will be an icing call. There it is. And what do we got? 1:11 to go here. Imagine, Paul, if I'm a player, I'm probably just trying to get to the shed at this point.
Yeah.
Although the Wild will be, they've got a chance here to pull one back. We may, on the face-off here, look for this one to go straight back.
Yeah, I'm sure they'd love to go into the changing sheds with 3-1, but Dunedin Thunder Women have got other ideas, so they're going to bring it up through the neutral zone.
They're going to bring that one forward. Clark fights back, takes it away from Vernal, gives it to Mills. Mills loses it. Thunder Women have it. Goodman with a move, gives it to Heel, to Vernal. Vernal bringing it in. Vernal knocked over, playing the puck. And it is the Wild with it, giving it up to Vawkins. Vawkins tries to send it in, doesn't get very far. She'll get a second chance. That's picked off. Mills is going to come in quickly. Burstein can't play that pass as it was off somebody else's skate. They go deep with that. Wild, Thunder Women with the puck. Turnover. Mills with a shot. That was a big rebound there, coming in and out of the glove of Thomas. And because of that, it stays in the zone. Burstein with it. Burstein in front. Chance. They scramble. Nobody knows where the puck is. They get the whistle. And that will be a stop in play with 3 seconds to go here in the second period. Here's a replay from behind the cam. Oh, that was kicked behind, and that really was a dangerous chance that was quickly covered up there by Thomas, getting that leg onto the pipe and shutting off that valve. So we finish this one up here. Shot still happens off the board. That'll be the period. That is a good chance to get ripped off at the blue line before the end of the second. But we go into the sheds 2-1, and it is the Wild with a lot of offense in the last 10 minutes there.
Yeah, definitely. They, as we talked about before, they've been sort of buoyed up by that decision, and ever since then they've been absolutely firing. They were pinned down their own end for quite a period of time. Dunedin Thunder Women didn't take any points away from that, but as soon as they got the puck and down the other end, it was just shot. So.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it felt like. Although they, not to forget, of course, the Thunder Women counterattacked, and they did a great job with it. We may have an interview here coming up, maybe.
Yeah, we've got the Dunedin Thunder Women, one from the coaching team, who's currently in heavy discussions with the referee, so he's probably got more pressing things, but if we get to the moment, hopefully he'll come and join us. But
yeah, well, we'll just wait here for a minute. Chris, while we're waiting, do you have the game summary? Yeah, they're still having a couple of good discussions down there. There's the Sanchez Pedrosa goal unassisted at 4:17, and it's funny because that shot didn't look like it was going to be very dangerous, but that was the one that ended up getting past Pulsa. And
3 goals in 1 minute.
Oh yeah, exactly. 3 goals in 42 seconds. That is quite the offensive burst. And again, that was 5 seconds off with the 2 Wild goals. That doesn't happen very often, but it certainly felt like all of that was processed with activity after the change, where there was the debate.
Yeah, that's right. And you see, they took a long time before scoring, then took 2 within 5 seconds. So
yeah, it is crazy.
And Dunedin Thunder Women were able to strike back. I think we're going to give up on our interview now. And say the issue, of course, with finals weekend is the coaches are very, very focused on the game, as you'd expect them to be. We're not going to bring you that interview now, but yeah, we'll be back in a few minutes, won't we?
Yeah, we're going to leave you with a fun camera, and about 9 minutes to get you back to third period action here at the Alpine Ice. Thanks, everybody.
Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day. Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah. Hey there, what you drinking? 2 shots, let's pour it out. I know what you're thinking, but tomorrow won't come for us. This life that we're living, ain't never gonna give it up. Double shot for the gifted, and one more for us. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Don't look at the past, no, we're not going that way. Oh, now make it last, make it last to the break of day. No matter what people say, live life in a fast lane. Double shot for the gifted, triple shot for the pain. There you go, drink it up. All this love in a cup. Yeah, we go slow, we go fast. Yeah, we can't get enough. We stay all day, all night, living in paradise. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. This is the time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life. Remember, you don't get it twice. The time of your life.
Kia ora koutou. Welcome back, everybody, to the Alpine Ice Sports and Entertainment Center. My name is Matt Chavez, here with Paul Matthews. And that was quite a different second half of that second period. Paul, welcome back to the show. That really changed dramatically. And, hey, some of the Thunder women saying hello. Maybe we should have interviewed them.
Yeah.
They're not camera shy.
That's right, yeah. It's like 2 different games we've seen so far, isn't it? And might see a third in this third period.
Yeah, so that's the question, right? So both teams flipped the switch. There's no doubt about that. And once they did, like I said earlier in the second, I think they both realized they have to be more aggressive. And to be fair, they really are going to have to start this way if they're going to have any success against the Auckland Steel tomorrow. But that is for tomorrow. I just know that one of these 2 teams will be playing the Auckland Steel. And because of that, that's the kind of thing that they'll need tomorrow to make that a competitive game. If they come out flat like they did the first 30 minutes, the Steel are going to walk away with this. But with that said, you have Bursting going back out on the ice here. She had one heck of a breakaway there. And yeah, I mean, it feels like it really has picked up in tempo, in focus and intensity. And yeah, I wonder if they can even keep that up for the entire third period, because they were kind of falling back a little bit for the last couple of minutes. But if they do, this is going to be a heck of a finish.
Yeah, and there's a lot of energy on both benches. You can hopefully see that at home as well. But yeah, I kind of feel like that's their plan for this period. They're going to come out and fire all their shots and really have a decent crack at it. They can't play like they did at the start of this game, as you say. I think they have to lift the tempo even further from what we've seen in the second half of period 2. But I think that's what they've got planned. You can hear them in the background there. Most of that noise is coming from the bench. Most of it coming from the Wild bench at the Sunday.
Yeah, they were making some noise there, but we are underway in the third period. Vernal with it. Vernal takes his shot. Big rebound, and it didn't fall kindly to the Thunder women there. But a good first effort by the Thunder women to get underway here for the third period. And that was a dangerous one, nearly tying it up. Helmrich trying to hold it in, does that. Heel now has it. Wild clear. Heel has it still. Heel still with it left side. Skates in, goes around the goal, looks up, takes the shot, big rebound there. Gets to Hoagland. Hoagland has it, and it stays in the zone here with Heel. Heel goes down. There is going to be a call there. That is tripping on Helmrich. I'm pretty sure it was 92 that got her, and she's going to go for 2 minutes here.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how that was going to go. There's, you probably can't see it through the camera, but there's a little patch of water down in that corner. Both of them went through it, and I was a little bit concerned they were going to leave the puck behind, but no, it went through fine. Looks like it's drying up now, so it should be fine from here on out. And
with Helmrich going in the box, it will be a power play for the Dunedin Thunder women. They get started here. It's Harris getting the puck first, but it stays in the corner. Still stays in the corner and goes the length of the ice here. Cross is going to have to pick this one up with 1:50 to go on the power play. Dunedin Thunder women getting set up and trying to tie this game here at 2. They currently are 1 behind. Hollier with it, shot. That goes off Harris, goes up and into the netting. And we'll get a face-off in the offensive zone for Thunder women.
Yeah, Dunedin Thunder women looking for the equalizer during this power play. You think they're probably not going to get a better opportunity than this. 5 on 4, right down there, start of the third.
And that one's knocked aside for Thunder. Hollier with a shot off the glass, high and left. Cross gets a hold of it. Stays on that half boards with Vernal. Vernal still has it, gets it back to Hollier. Hollier across the blue line, gets it back. Long shot in that goes off the back boards. Trying to reverse the ice here. And it is Harris. Can't do anything with it. Harris pinned into that corner. Thunder women trying to dig that out. They don't want to get a face-off here, but, well, they may if they keep holding it in there. It's probably not going to hurt too much, but they get it out. It is Cross holding it in at the point. Cross with a backhand going deep again. And this one goes and hits Hoagland in a funny bounce, goes to Mills. Mills with it, holds up, takes a shot. Thomas lets it go. Mills still gets it back. In front, chance that may be in. Let's see. Let's see where that's at.
Whoa.
No, she was sitting on it, and that puck did not cross the line there. Boy, that was close.
Oh, this is going to be a good angle from here. It looked like it snuck in behind her, and she tapped it back under herself, but we'll see.
Yeah, that. Oh, yeah, she got it.
Yeah.
Just enough. Not privy to that in real time, but my goodness, that was close. That would have been interesting to see, especially given that it was a shorthanded opportunity for the Wild. Speaking of which, they've got another one here with Burstein. She's going to throw it deep, and that's okay because that will clear the penalty. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Heel has it now. Passing that out. Goodman. Left back for Hoagland. Hoagland harassed by 2 players there. And now it's Burstein. Burstein with a good move there, cutting across. Now passing it in. Was it too much? They do not get the icing out of this one. We may on the forecheck. Gets to the puck, and it stays in. Now Harris with it for the Wild. Wild still have it. Linton. By Valkers, and it stays in with the Wild. Mills off the back of the goal. Chance there, and I believe that is stuck in the goal again as it got behind the netting and the plastic. Yeah, there it is. So face-off in the offensive zone for the Wild as they hold a 1-goal lead here. They're trying to get over the line to play the Auckland Steel for the championship tomorrow. That's what we're playing for this afternoon. The 2 and 3 seeds playing as tightly as expected. It's a good one here so far. Hoagland with the puck now into the corner. Does that stay in? It does for the moment. Does it clear? That's offside. And as that puck bounced and danced on the blue line, it apparently decided to cross over just a little bit. And we'll get a face-off.
Yeah, crossed over then tapped almost straight back on, but the officials were onto it and they saw it slip over.
Burstein wins that one, but it goes back to the Thunder women. And Linton trying to go through her player. That mark not that effective, and Linton getting there to the puck again. He's going to try to hold up here into that corner. And now it's the Wild moving that out. Burstein across the ice. Lawrence. Collier trying to get it out. Stays in. They send it back around. Picked up by Thurston. Sent into the middle, but deflected back out. Thunder women with it for a moment. They're going to go for some changes here while they can. Now Burstein comes back in. She's on the left, waiting. Shot and a goal! Goes through the glove of Thomas, up and over, and that makes it 3-1 to the Wild.
Yeah, that opportunity came unfortunately from a slight set there just before that, where Horia came to get it. It just slipped past her, straight to the waiting Wild player.
And that is a really good shot, but I think Thomas thought she had it.
Yeah, it came off the glove.
Yep. Yeah, it hit the top of the glove, and she did not maintain possession, and it went right behind her. That's the one where it feels like you got too many holes in the glove because you think you had it, and you didn't. 3-1 the score, Wild with it, and now the Thunder women are a little bit behind pace here. 2 goals behind, and no hand pass there. Heel comes through. Oh, and she got hit hard there. That's fortunate for the Wild. Andrews. And the Thunder women holding up on the physicality that the Wild put through. Shot for Heel. Can't get it through. She ends up in the backboard. Cross now has it, but the Thunder women definitely pressing on the offense. Cross holds. Cross gets it stolen from her. Linton holds it in. Sent deep. Cross. Intercepted, and the Wild have it. Take it out of the zone. Mills skating through, but she gets her pocket picked. Goodman trying to get it away. Now Mills comes back for it. Goes the other side. A lot of action right in front of us here. Linton with it. Sending it to the far side. going in the zone. And now the Wild have possession. Walker getting rid of it, Vaughans getting rid of it into the far corner. Pedrosa on the drive. Goodman gets there at the half board, sends it around the glass, goes behind the net. And that's going to get collected by Ryle. Rolling puck, adeptly played over the blue line. Hollier giving it up, and a chance here. Vaughans can get to it. Vaughans holding off Burstein with the backhanded play. And that puck's flipped onto the side where Lawrence is, who sends it behind the net, going back to Helmrich. Passed away, and Heel turns it around. Hoagland. And now that's going to go to the other side. Heel's there at behind the goal line. Vaughans. Vaughans still has possession of it. Thurston. Harris. Harris holds on to it. That puck's still stuck in the corner there. 4 players kicking around. Hoagland comes out with it. Good defensive work there. Vernal's going to try to play the puck, but they end up at the door on the other side. Puck goes out of the zone. Harris is going to get it. No icing here. And some tired legs go back to the bench for the Thunder women as that puck comes out. Linton's got it. Linton hits it, goes up in the air, stays on the ice. Burstein. Sangster out there. That's the first time I've seen her on the ice today. She and Thurston have a pretty good connection. In front chance. Thunder twice cannot get it on target. It comes back and they have some chances, but they go begging here. Hollier through the zone. Gets it just at the top of the crease. Gets it to Goodman. Now Linton. Linton goes down. Pedrosa out there. Pedrosa gets it to Linton back behind near the Zamboni doors again. Goes around to Pedrosa as they play catch. And it's going to go out to the point. Hollier with it on the blue line. Good skating move there. Loses the puck. But it is the Thunder women that hold on to it. Goodman's going to get down into the corner. Chops it away. That pass goes in front. Could have been dangerous, but Hollier was in the wrong position for that, to receive that puck. Goodman turns around, holds on to it. Ryle trying to get it off the boards there. Hoagland goes out to the point. Pass, one-timer missed by Hollier. Now, admittedly, that's a pretty tough one to connect on. She was back-footed at that moment. Ryle chasing it in. Harris is going to get there first. Ryle tries to get it in front, can't get that one to Hoagland. They still have possession of it, and now it feels like the offense all in green. Shot! Vaughans with a good wrister there, but a glove save just in time by Pulse.
Yeah, some good offense there from the Dunedin Thunder woman. They've had some really good opportunities there. Haven't quite been able to connect with a couple of those shots. A couple of others, the Pulse was up to it, but this is what they need to be doing. They've got to fight their way back into this game. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go. That's going to go quite quickly.
Shot there, and that is a dangerous one. 2 of them. The Thunder women still trying to get that to a position where somebody could get that puck off the ice and maybe up a little higher, but instead Pulse jumping on it and causing a face-off. It'll allow for a change that's needed for the Thunder women. But yeah, we've reached that second half of the third period here, and the pressure is on to the Thunder women to claw one back here and make this one close. Heel keeping that in, doing a good job sweeping it back behind the net. Pedrosa. Sending it the other side. Return to center, Goodman's got it. She has it again. Helmrich in the right place at the right time once again. Wime, shot. Knocked aside on the rebound. And it's the Thunder women with it. Pedrosa's got it on her stick. Played in by Goodman. Is that gonna saucer out? It does, but everybody's tagged up. Wild going for a change here. And they do so successfully. Burstein comes out. They've got a 2-on-1. It is all Burstein. She's gonna draw a penalty here. And that was swept away. I'm not sure why that didn't stop. Maybe it wasn't possession, but there it is. That's when they get the call. And I'm not sure the number of who got her, but Burstein definitely earned that penalty, as I think there's going to be a hook, if I saw that correctly. Yep, there we go. That's the hook. Hook or the hold, one or the other. Does not matter. And the offending party is, the penalty shot. That's what's going on. Right. It wasn't 2 minutes. This is going to be a penalty shot for Burstein. All the criteria were met. They're ready to go. Burstein's ready to take it. I'm going to check with Thomas. I don't know what the discussion is here, but it is a single play. And here we go with Burstein. Penalty shot coming up. There she goes. Goal! Burstein scores, and the Wild go up 4-1. It was Burstein on the Inferno weekend here who just absolutely tore it up in this building. So no surprise. And somebody handed her the hat she deserves.
Yeah, I think that might be her hat trick, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, a couple of hats thrown into the ring there for her benefit.
Well, you've got to at that point, I guess, but you also have to clean it up.
So sitting on 4-1 now. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go. So Dunedin Thunder women, it's really up to them now. If they want to fight their way back into this game, they're going to have to put up something pretty special.
Well, and that's the surprise, right? It was the Thunder women have been the number 2 seed, and they've been pretty clearly the number 2 team for quite some time. This is a bit of an upset going on here.
Yeah, we talk about Wild and the season they've had, and Dunedin Thunder are the only ones that have really got close, aren't they?
They actually went to overtime last week, so that was the only blemish on the record of the Auckland Steel. Everybody else 4-0. And now it is the Thunder women throwing it in, and they will be throwing everything at Pulsate for the remainder. That's up and into the netting, so we'll get a stop in play. And
having said that, of course, finals hockey, anything can happen.
Hang on. That was not just out of, that is a delay of game call against Burstein, as that went up and out cleanly. So a power play. Sorry, I saw Heel looking at that and marking it to the coaches that was a chance. Now that makes sense. She went straight out, and Burstein sits for 2 minutes. And this one is going to be important. And that is offside. Hollier played it over and over. And because of that, we'll get another face-off. But it's very clear here with a minute 54 on this power play. This is almost a do or die for the Thunder women to get back in this game with a goal. They will not have a better chance than this, most likely. Heel with it. Heel spinning it around. And asking for a call. They were looking for a hook, but they did not get it. They need to fix the door on the other side, but Pedrosa's got it, and we're underway with the power play for the Thunder women. Pedrosa skates in, and there's a chance, but they can't get that puck towards Pulse, and that one's not held in by Heel. She's going to have to go collect it and let everybody tag up. Passed forward. Hollier. They bring it in. There's a penalty coming up here. And I believe this one, yeah, they've got to stop that because it's not, that's an icing. So there's a cross check, and it's Hollier going for the cross check here. That one hurts for the Thunder women.
Down to 4-on-4 now for 1 minute and 58 at least. No, 35. Oh,
yeah, they're just getting the clock sorted out. There they go. There you go. Added the penalty correctly on the board, so we can see that there as well. Yeah, we get a feed on that score bug now, which is a lovely, lovely change. But yeah, we just have to wait for the score bench to get that one sorted. And they do exactly that one. Comes out of the zone. Remember, there is potentially icing here because it is 4-on-4. They do get an icing. And that'll come back against the Thunder women. It allows them to kill a little bit of time, but they do have just 4 players on both sides right now. They are even. And there's the penalty for cross-checking on the board there.
Yeah, and you can see Hollier was really disappointed to go off there. I don't think she thought the call was wrong, but she was very disappointed because she knew that she had just given up the advantage they had right when they needed it. So it is what it is. Down to 4-on-4 for another few seconds at least.
Or passing it aside while getting set up, watching the clock carefully. That goes rather close to Pulse, but now Orr has it, and they're just waiting for that 5th player to come out, and that's exactly what happens. Passed, and a chance there. And now Burstein comes out. Vaughns just holding her, takes a shot. Gets away with that one. Bennett's high shot off the face mask. And Bennett's with another shot. Why not? High and wide. Comes out, and they're going to have to collect that one. It is the Wild getting reset here for the power play. And with 5 minutes to go, the Thunder have to figure some things out here quickly, offensively, to stay in this one. Burstein coming down the left again. Lots of room, setting up this power play. Goes into the crease, kicked away. Burstein gets it back, sends it behind the net. Passed out, Stiles has it, walks it, takes the shot that's just left of the pipe. It goes off the wall. High shot deflected in as Weeks can't get that on target. Shot and goal! That deflection quickly popped right in front. And I'll get a number in just a second, but I believe that was sorry, 6 Weeks, I think. But this is so bang.
28.
Oh, was it? It was.
Yeah,
Burstein got a 4th. See, I thought Weeks was there. And
it was,
And turned around. And look at that, getting right in front, and Burstein, right place, right time, making it 5-1. Yep. And that is pretty much shutting the door on this one.
Mathematically possible, but pretty insurmountable, really, isn't it?
Well, we always talk about that goal a minute as kind of the near impossible. And we were quickly approaching that one.
Especially the way that Wild have been playing this, these last sort of 20-30 minutes.
Yeah, the Thunder have had some chances. That one goes in front, and Pulse gets a glove on that one. There is no quit in this Thunder women team, that is for sure. So they will punch, scrap, and fight their way to whatever they can get out of here, but it has been Pulse with a great afternoon of ice hockey for her. And with 56 minutes gone in this one, she's only given up 1. And it is defense that is the important thing. So that was a shot from Vaughns. I'm not mistaken, it was a shot like that where the Thunder scored earlier.
Yeah, I think you're right there, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Memory serves, shot behind the net. And that one's going to come out of the zone. Skating hard is Pedrosa, trying to get away from Mills. Pedrosa sends it behind.
And you're quite right, there's certainly no quit in this Dunedin Thunder woman team. They're going to battle it out to the last seconds of the game.
And here comes Linton. Shot, that's kicked away. Good save there. It was a Pedrosa shot. That was what I was trying to remember. And that was, yeah, it was a similar spot like that. Some players going down. The referee with no interest whatsoever in that one. Thunder women skating with the puck. That Hollier taking that all the way around. Hollier going down, and the puck stays in that corner, the opposite side, flipped up, and the thud of that puck landing at about center ice, Power throws it back in. Wild with it, and the Wild just waiting. Hollier. 2 minutes and 39 seconds to go in this one. And I think it's okay for them to park the bus now, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, the Wild did score 2 in 5 seconds before, so
yeah, let's not forget about that, right?
Yep. The optimists out there can say, well, it can still happen, but yeah, it's not looking likely anyway.
No, it's not. But I'll be selfish here in a minute when we get the next stop in play and tell you what I think. And I'll do that right now because Ryle, I think somebody on the bench touched that one. Anyway, I'm a little bit stingy on this one because I actually wanted the Inferno to play the Thunder because they tend to have pretty good games against one another. And I also think the Wild are probably, even though they're the 3 seed, offensively, they have a good chance to ring up some numbers against the Steel. They just haven't done it in the regular season. Ooh, that was a funny bounce as that came off the back. It's still in play. So maybe we'll get the best of both worlds tomorrow. All I'm looking for is some good hockey, Paul. Yeah,
sure, Thunder Women and the Inferno would prefer they were playing for first and second in those games, but that's the way it's landed, and I think you're right. It's going to be some great hockey tomorrow. Starting first thing, of course.
Thunder Women still with the puck here. Goyle with a turnaround chance. Can't do anything with that. Good defense by the Wild. Hill throwing it low. Sent around. Hill keeping it in. Goyle can't do anything with it. Keenan with a shot. Can't get anything on that one. Just having a hard time getting the puck away. And that one's going to go for an icing here. Cross is going to get there first. And we have crossed the 1 minute mark to go. So, yeah, I think we can call this one good here. I don't think that's disrespectful at this point, but the Wild putting up 5 today, that's, to me, I think that's the story, right?
Yeah, and we shouldn't take anything away from young Lucy Thomas as well. She is a class goaltender.
Absolutely.
Very strong, and a couple of those ones you could argue she was a little bit unlucky. She got a glove to it, still went in. Kind of one of them snuck through and got in, but that's just the way that it's the cards have fallen today. So
yeah, nothing against Thomas at all. She still had a pretty good game, but the offense, which really was hard to find in the first 30 minutes, the Wild have kind of shown that they have the ability. And it's Burstein again. I think that Burstein is going to be as far as the Wild goes. If she has a good game tomorrow, they have every chance of upending the perfect season. And here's a reference. She can be the New York Giants of the NZWIHL.
Well, you know, some might say if you take the bursting 4 out of this one, it's a 1-1 game. But,
yeah.
but, you know, she really is the difference, isn't she?
She has been today. She was the weekend that they were here, and now they bring it in with a little less than 10 seconds to go. That puck comes out of the zone, and that'll do it for us today. It is the Wild who advance to the championship game. 5-1 the score, and they upset the Dunedin Thunder women in this playoff game.
Zadia, of course, as we can see on the cameras there, she's getting a well-deserved congratulations from her team. They're pretty happy with her performance. It really was across the board. You know, there were a couple of standouts. Obviously in goal, she was fantastic. You can't go past bursting as well, but you know, 4 of those 5, as we mentioned before, but even just around the rink play was fantastic. But even beyond those 2, a number of others in the team really stepped up and brought that momentum from about halfway through the game. Really brought that momentum, lifted that level they needed to do, and unfortunately Dunedin Thunder women just weren't able to match.
And that is going to be the fate of the Dunedin Thunder women. They're going to play in the 3rd place game coming up tomorrow morning against the Inferno, and we will be here to bring that to you as well. The Wakatipu Wild, with the upset today, are going to get their chance to take one big swing at the tree here and see if they can knock down the Auckland Steel and steal away their perfect season. They get one shot at it tomorrow at 4:45, but until then, they'll be on top of the world, and why not? So, Paul, any thoughts for tomorrow?
I think we're going to see some great hockey tomorrow. I know Steel have had a great season. I know they're a very, very strong team, but I wouldn't write off this Wakatipu Wild team yet. You know, they've got some firepower. They've got some strong abilities. I think we're going to see a great final. Prior to that, of course, we've got the Dunedin Thunder women taking on Inferno. I think puck drops at 10 a.m. if I have that correct, in the morning. So that's going to be a class game as well. And again, it's the game nobody wants to play, but you know, they're both there. They're both going to show up, and they're both going to be fighting for that 3rd place. Yeah,
it actually will be a very good game, regardless. And these teams just match each other really well, and. Inferno kind of give Thunder women some fits, but at the same time, the Thunder women, when they turn it on, they are very capable as a team. So, Paul, I think we're going to leave it there. Let's let the games do the talking tomorrow. What do you think? That's seems like the right thing to do.
Yeah, that definitely sounds good. So we'll see everyone bright and early in the morning, won't we?
Oh. Yes, you will. But at the same time, the fun part is that there's some people around the world that will get a chance to see it at a time that they otherwise wouldn't, so that's good. Well, we'll leave it there. We'll let the replays play on. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage of the NZWIHL playoffs, and maybe even a little Zamboni or 2. And in the meantime, we're going to take a break of about 18 hours and come back and do some more ice hockey for you. Tomorrow's game in the morning for 3rd place for the NZWIHL between the Inferno and the Thunder women. But for today, it is the Wakatipu Wild 5, Thunder women 1. The Wild advance to the championship game against the Auckland Steel. We will see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.